spoken in the past like 2 minutes. This session is brought to you by This Is Why You Should Social Distance. Otherwise you get infected by black hands, apparently. Social distance.
Evil.
On point.
Ironically, you have made this harder for yourself by bringing all the people from the Undercity.
I knew we should have left them behind.
Seeing as how 3 of them are already infected.
Everyone was
Yeah, I've
just
also
trying to
made
be a good person, but no.
We've also made it easier on ourselves though by getting two of the teachers free.
It's true.
For now.
Which as a recap for last time, people discovered bad shit's going on. When does it not? Strange black hands were infecting people, which Silas first noticed when the headmistress came back. Her body covered in these black, tenebrous hands. After checking the camp, he discovered more and more people had these marks on them. And after a while, managed to sort out who did, who didn't. After alerting the others, they quickly sprung into action. For some of them, and others continued to party. Mostly because they weren't told. Between Silas and Aaron, they managed to cure one of the professors who was infected. Which last we left off, they spotted a hand run across underneath the other tents in the camp. That's not quite what's happened, or not quite happening just yet. But well, in like 2 seconds, because Aaron's up next. So for this, first, I've made a playboard because it helps focus action and shit. This isn't all the things you can do. This is just kind of, me pointing out what's probably useful.
This board is probably to help me more than anyone else. I'm not going to lie.
It feels weird to be on this side of the playboard.
Yeah. Everything's a lovely white, grey, or black. But you have 4 major actions. Some of them require different rules. Some of them require, abilities, such as allowing a second save or boosting a save to attempt to remove possession.
One small detail I'm appreciative, JMac. Thank you for making most of the board gray and not white.
I mean, I enjoy not being blinded as well, so it's fair.
Yeah, snow blindness isn't fun.
It's nice soothing grey. Before we start,
does anyone... problem.
It's the gray of mortal terror.
Jesus, Aaron.
It is gray, like the bleakest day in Spokane, Washington. Which is really bleak and depressing, let me tell you. Everything's just kind of gray.
Modern architecture.
Doesn't really get much better. It's not just the architecture.
Is it just like grey sky?
Yeah, like all the time.
Mid. But before we begin, I don't have any questions about anything on the board that we could, cover before it ends up getting too far and people wonder.
What's the black hand's weakness?
Okay, I mean like anything about the actions. But
which action would be most effective against the black hands?
That would be for dealing with the black hands on the people. That would be the cleanse.
What about black hands for black hands?
Black hands for black hands, you'll be using interfere. If you interfere enough of them, they will go away, as they will find themselves unable to act as you eventually hedge them down.
I have plans.
I also have plans.
These are terrible idea plans, but I have plans.
Yeah, same.
I also have plans that Wolf will probably be indirectly involved in.
Yeah, I assume if we overuse interfere on specifically Cordia or the hand minion things, it'll draw attention.
If you specifically target Cordia, yes.
I thought so.
I'll tell you now, the minions, in majority, they aren't like people, they are the crawling hands that you've seen, so far seen one of crawling across camp.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because they seem directly connected to her. Whatever it is.
In a sense. What else? So yeah, you have 2 main options. You either target Cordia herself, or you try and recruit or take out people if you feel confident. But with that, and unless anyone has any other questions, we'll begin. The first action is by one of the unknown actors, who... Okay, I had to roll something secret. But you'll see the effects. Thankfully.
Fireball.
Okay, Lillian disappears from the playboard.
Oh, son of a bitch.
There's some sense in
That was going to be well. Okay, my action's fucked. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Princeton.
Princeton will solve everything.
It's not Princeton who did it, I can tell you that much.
No, I think he's now gonna have to be Princeton the Savior.
Ah, Aaron.
Ah!
So, as stated before, you don't have to necessarily do these actions if you have another plan. It's just that these are, probably what's most important right now.
Silas, did you see that hand? There's a hand. There's a hand right there.
Yes, I did.
Ah!
Look, we need to take care of those hands because I have a feeling they might be infecting other people.
Who's in the tent?
It's one of the tents for random laborers.
It's the laborers' tents, so they likely might be infected.
Aha! I can't beat hands. I don't know. I look at the two professors.
Yes?
What?
What?
What am I doing? I don't know. I just
Ah,
I was I kind of found out this plot and expected you guys to be able to go once I noticed it to be able to solve it, but I did.
There's a bit more than that to this, apparently.
well, the main issue is that we spent most of our energy earlier in the day fighting in the town. Professor Williams looks up, I can hunt for the hands, but I'm not going to be much else help, I'm afraid.
That's fine. If anything, you two will be good bargaining pieces for actually getting the adventures that aren't infected tail.
Okay. I have an idea. Do you know if Steve will have something to cure these things?
Ah. And Madame Mer speaks up. No, she. Unfortunately not. Otherwise, I don't think she would have been affected in the first place.
Do you think she'll be actually be able to help if things go to shit, though?
If she was cured, sure.
I got an idea. Madam Moore, how much time do you need to purify someone? Because I can give you 6 seconds.
That would be enough. I could clear a group, but it's getting them all to me.
Give me a few seconds then. Erin's gonna quickly shuffle backwards and pull, as she does, pull out a little whistle that she'll blow, which is, you guys don't hear anything. But Rusty will stand up and walk, and Erin's gonna dive into a nearby tent with no one in it.
Okay, what's your game plan here?
Game plan. Cast enlarge person on Rusty.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we're in a tent, so I'm gonna tell him to lay down, so he just grows inside the tent. No one noticed.
Yeah, Clifford the big red dog. It.
Yeah. And Erin's gonna start working on preparing in case A, she needs to run the fuck away, or B, nail Resteve down for a few seconds.
Okay. I think if you're going more for the prepare to run away, I'll
Oh,
probably just give
wait,
you a
no,
future.
sorry. I'm sorry. I want to do this.
Uh-huh.
Scratch that.
Okay. Scratch.
What about Professor Tiltavia? Is he gonna be able to help with this in any way?
He did prepare protection from evil. Yeah, I forgot to put on loop, so it ran out very quickly. He could be useful for that, but otherwise, he is good at containment.
I'll be back. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be back. It's out in the woods. It can't catch me. I'm too fast. Okay.
Gotta
Rusty,
go
come on.
fast.
Okay, so essentially you'll be using recruit action to go get Professor Tiltavia.
Yeah.
Give yourself a red dot, please. I'll tell you now, you have a bit of help in the fact that you've already sent someone out to try and get him.
Yeah.
Okay. Cordia. Let's see what she does. Let's see what she does. Okay. 11.
He's counting.
Okay. Yes, I'm counting. Unfortunately, I did not put this in the smart display, but it's fine.
Hmm.
Okay. Silas will notice this because, I mean, he's been kind of going around detecting you and stuff. But it appears 2 more people have been targeted. As I had to quickly go roll saves.
Oh, great.
Using my handy new trick of pressing Alt and double clicking to open the character sheet. Makes this a lot easier.
I'm so glad it's ended well. Dang it, Aster.
Damn it, Asta. You're my friend. You're not supposed to do this to me. Don't make me knock you out.
Her
You know
friendship
I'll
does not
do it.
persevere. Alana. So, with Rose being unfortunately gone, what Alana is instead going to do for this is you can direct her once per turn to basically rescue a target, which will remove them from the board but keep them safe.
Can we spend her to inform Ipos what the hell's going on?
Sure. I mean, she was kind of sitting out there reading, so I feel like it would have been possible for Epos to wander across her. Probably as she's like dragging Roland away.
Possibly. But who do we want her to rescue?
For the first turn, she has one person who she definitely has got to rescue, which is Roland.
Right, fair
We'll
enough.
get a choice for it. Minions. Let's see. I'm afraid, Aaron. I mean, your line of thinking, I'm very fast, isn't the worst one, but it doesn't entirely keep you safe. What's your AC?
At the moment, it is because in panic I drank a shield protection mage armor potion. It's 19.
Okay, this is gonna have not as much chance as I hoped it would.
No.
As you're running through the woods, there's branches, there's leaves battering your face, and at some point you think you feel something heavier bounce off you. You're not quite sure, but you continue running through the night. Silas.
Can I make a perception check just to see what it was?
Sure. Well, I'm sure you already know the answer.
Ooh, jeez.
Yeah,
sideline.
much like a bird hitting a windshield, a hand bounced off of you, dropping from somewhere up above in the canopy.
And instantly Erin regrets actually looking.
Yep.
You've rolled 220s a session, what the fuck?
Yeah, just
Erin
wait.
is,
Karma will get him.
Her main talent is being panicked.
Mid. Silas.
Alright, Silas is going to attempt to recruit someone. Specifically Storlevin.
Okay. Stoven, in particular, she's not much of a party person. She's kind of sat at the side eating something that Wolf has cooked up.
Perfect. Ah, good. You are away from the festivities, I see. I have some minorly distressing news that I wish to inform you of and recruit your help with.
Only
Mm,
mildly distressing.
I've noticed there's death on the air.
Yes, creepy black hands are everywhere, both on people and walking around. Good news is, we know positive energy is able to sort of shunt the hands off of people. And I know for a fact that you are good with positive energy.
She takes a bite out of a sausage. Chews for a bit. Indeed. You wish for my help, then?
Absolutely. You'll be likely going with Madam Moore and Professor Williamson to sort of be the cleansing team. I'll likely also be attempting to get Princeton.
Takes another bite out of a sausage. Roll me diplomacy.
Can do.
You roll poorly, and turns out she's just one of those people that wants to see the world burn.
Check how much self-assurance do I have. I'll use one on this.
Ooh, what the fuck just happened there? That was weird. Computer, you better not be shutting down.
Oh, 24.
She stands up, brushes herself off, and nods, heading towards where Madame Moore is, despite the fact that he never pointed out where the fuck she was.
It's good to see you are observant.
Hey, what was that about, Silas?
Well, there are some problems. There is apparently a very large black creature made of hands, and it is sending hands throughout the camp and infecting people with hand marks.
So, party's over.
Yes, but no. We need the party to keep going to keep it distracted.
Okay.
Because at the moment it isn't actively attacking. It is just spreading its influence, I believe. So we have a few things that we're going to be doing here. I'm recruiting people who are good with positive energy. If you know anyone, healing magics, that sort of thing.
Princeton?
Yes, I was planning to go to him next.
I mean,
I could
could
just
grab
hear
him if
the
you want.
pain
Or I
and-
could try to make a really, really big thing to attract people.
Actually, that second one would be wonderful because if we can get a large amount of infected people in one area, Madame Moore may be able to cleanse a very large portion of them.
Time for dessert it is.
Yes. Here, in that case, I will inform Madame Moore of this.
She is informed. As Epos figures out how to cast Fireball.
Fireball the dessert tray. No!
It's
I
flambe.
mean, yeah, if it was like I want to say creme brulee, but I'm not sure if that's one of the ones that gets torched on top or not.
It is.
It does.
There you
In
go.
fairness-
If it's like a
in
giant
fairness,
creme
we wanna
brulee,
make-
there you go.
I mean, in fairness, actually, something nice and hot would work quite well for making the smell whiffed around the air more.
Hmm.
I have an idea.
We all have ideas.
Your word is currently still set around the tables. Oh, the words you got enough. Ooh. Ooh.
No, it's just because of the type of Azamar I am, I get pyrotechnics, which can create fireworks. And that's one of the few magical abilities I haven't used.
Other
fairness-
Pogsy man.
Yeah. In fairness, the requirements for pyrotechnics is a bit rare.
Luckily, there happens to be a large fire right here where I'm cooking.
If anyone needs a distraction, I got fireworks.
Well, Natavia's kind of taken up guard duty around Madame Moore just in case. She hasn't been infected yet, and, well, she can't really defend herself. You actually see a small burst of light as she dissipates a hand that was attempting to possess Madame Moore. Just generally, ambiently. Well, not everyone really understands why that's going on, but, some of you are more in the know than others.
Yay.
I need to mark that. No. In the meantime,
Right? Say, Silas wants people together. What better to bring people together than the delicious smell? The delicious, delicious smell of freshly baked goods, like pies or cookies in the air. Attracts everyone. Also, Wolf thinks at least. So Wolf would like to try and gather people up into a group. Try to lure the infected towards us, towards our warded circles that Wolf doesn't know anything about, but he was told to lure them here, so he's doing.
fair enough. What this will probably end up being is an aid for an action of someone else, that they're free to use as they will. Take advantage of the situation you've created.
Yeah, I set up a situation. I've not directly done anything, I set up a situation though.
Yeah.
Situation is people grouped around cookies and pie.
Give me a cooking.
We can do cooking.
Nice. Wolf, are you also using the jar of whatever the fuck
Yes.
it's called?
Yes, I am.
Okay. In which case, give a +4 for whatever action, whoever is going to take advantage of this.
Okay.
Epos next, but just a second, I need to run and grab something because I can hear the door.
So
Hey, Ipos, cookies.
yes, Ipos will be taking full advantage of cookies, and this has worked out so wonderfully with my plan.
The alternative is Wolf runs off to smash someone or tries to recruit someone, so you know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, sideline, is my plan like an 8 now?
Yeah, it's gonna notice everybody, so it's down to about a 6.5, 7.
Come on.
I'm somewhat glad I didn't come to the pre-show for today because I get to be just like Wolf, completely out of the know.
I mean, only
no
only
idea
sideline
what's
knows
going
my plan.
Yeah,
Because I
it
wasn't.
figures the two chaotics are conspiring.
Yep.
Well, I wasn't sure how to pull off my plan, but everything sort of come together to nicely make it a lot easier for me to pull off.
Conspiring chaotics create captivating calamities.
Crap.
That's a good thing to come back to, is hearing Tor and go, crap.
I mean, it's not even that rare to happen. Yeah, Ipos is basically talking with Alana. She's info dumped what the hell's going on. They're just like, oh, that big mini hand thingy. Yes, we heard about that, right? right, need get people together, get funny dog lady to do bright magic stuff to make better. Ippos has plan. Yes, get dog lady ready. Yes, he scampers off towards the food table where Wolf is also happily setting up another bounty of desserts. And he climbs up onto a chair next to the table, jumping and waving his arms around to get as many people's attention as he can. He's shouting over the party. And it's like, yes, friends, come, give Ippos attention. His grand announcement make, yes, is amazing the stuff that we has done today. We all get very good scores, Ippos is sure, and celebrate party, great success, yes. But now, contest time, yes. And he gestures towards all the food that's being laid out. Ippos holding grand food and drinking contest. Yes, everyone come join. Cheer on friends. Heckle not friends. And as all contests has grand prize, has 100 shiny gold coins for whoever wins.
Damn.
Yeah, and he's basically going to host eating, drinking contest of wonderness to make everyone gather up in a small area around the nice watered table which Ash set up so wonderfully last session, with all the food that Wolf's lovely and set up this session.
Sounds like
yeah.
you're immediately using that +4.
Well,
I mean, you can add on to the +4.
I was thinking of adding on to the +4 and then like having Madame, who whatever her name is, burn the pluses to, purify
To
people.
just nuke.
Yeah, to just fucking nuke the area.
That's fine.
Sure. Give me
Right.
I guess this would be diplomacy.
Yeah, he's playing to a crowd, so a social skill would make sense, like diplomacy.
Yeah.
I can do diplomacy. I'm also not lying about this at all. I do have the money to pay the winner if there is a winner at the end of this.
We're all gonna die. There's going to be no winner.
Actually, that there might be a winner, but the winner might be Wolf.
Yeah.
You'll have competition, don't worry.
Do I get any bonuses for having a large sum of money on the table?
Yes, you'll get a bonus for offering up a pretty fair sum for our eating contest. Holy shit.
Yay, bribery rules.
Well, that's 22 plus whatever bonus.
Okay, you'll also add another 4. So, which I'm just going to note as a green dot on Madam Mirror, so she's currently 8.
Yeah.
As you're, I don't know, sending her energy to power up her Kamehameha.
I'm imagining it's more getting people into as tight an area as we can. So instead of nuking a large area, she's just going all the energy in a 5-foot square.
No. I do like very jokes.
Well, in fact, on top of that, she's also being empowered by chocolate cake.
Yes, well,
Okay.
the alchemical power component chocolate cake.
Hey, don't knock it.
Yes.
Okay, I am super suspicious that those cooks are going to try to sabotage this plan, so I'm going to cleanse them using a bottle of wine.
Okay.
I'm basically just going to like get Buddy up with them a bit and just like pour out a bunch of glasses of wine and basically convince them to make a toast to, a successful event and whatnot.
But you spent the bottle of wine. Which, rest in peace, this gift, by the way.
Becoming and useful.
That's true. Rest in peace, your permanent +1 health boost. For the cooks, they won't have to roll for this. For the cooks, researchers, laborers, and adventurers, the way it essentially is the majority of our group has been, oogie boogied. With you passing the wine around, however, enough of people are oogie boogied to the point that if anyone was gonna try shit, they pretty much wouldn't be able to. Someone would call them out, which removes them back into uninfected.
Woohoo.
I forgot I moved this because the names are getting too large. There you go. Okay. Which you're not far. Oh, something else?
I was basically going to ask if I could have Prismelody attempt to recruit someone or that's too much.
Sure. But what I'll do next turn, Brent, if you're sending her, is give her her own initiative.
Yeah, okay.
For now, yeah,
that's
you
fair.
can. Who are you
Ah,
attempting to recruit?
that's fair. To roll initiative. Just go.
Okay. Unknown Actors Act, which, yeah, you weren't far off, as the cooks were planning. Holy
Hot
shit,
damn.
Prismelody.
Well, that's 3 nat 20s so far this session.
Someone help! I don't know what to do with a 20.
Don't worry, it's not your 20, it's Prismelody's.
Sure, technically. She goes forward, yeah. But the other people who are infected are trying some shit. Namely, let's see. Who's first in the initiative list? That makes it Alana. Okay, I just need to give her a red dot then. As one of you probably sees the labourers, specifically while Alana's trying to get away, they've sabotaged like some tent poles and such, so that when she goes past, it's basically gonna fall on her.
Oh no! Bill and Roland are under a tent cover. Whatever shall they do?
Researchers. Da, da, da.
They're probably just going to turn various hilarious colors and then not talk about it.
Aaron, can you roll me a will save?
Yes, I can. Will not be happy about doing so. I need to decide if I'm doing this before I roll. Do I know what this is for?
No.
Okay, if I don't know what this is for, then I will choose to use Silas's will save.
Okay.
Silas, could you roll me a will save, please?
Okay. Do do do. Will save +4.
Uh, eh. So it's 8, not great.
No. I'm afraid not. I'm giving you a blue dot. You don't know what this does yet.
Okay.
As your
Evan's
Aaron
just
doesn't actually
collecting
feel
all the
anything
dots.
happening. She is.
Gotta catch
Oh,
Just
them
roll.
all.
if I don't know what's happening, I can't spend inspiration. So yeah,
Oh,
I just
fair
fail.
enough. Speaking of which, I should give a different dot to Alana, because Aaron's already using red. She can have purple.
But wait, doesn't Staff also have a purple dot?
Damn it. Orange.
Right, who's got an orange dot?
Lovely.
Ah, curse
So
us.
many dots I've been able to use. Okay, so that sums up the unknown actors. Unknown actor number 1 does something. Give me a second. Ooh, okay. Let's see, who'd notice this? Suppose... Epos. You notice out of the corner of your eye, there's hands crawling about, but then from the night, somewhere deep in the darkness, arrows strike them and basically summarily pin them to the floor where they resolve into goo.
Huh.
Hmm.
Did we know any archers?
Yeah, but they're possessed.
Like,
Yeah,
archers that aren't from the school?
No.
Hmm.
Unless Rose taking up a hobby, you suppose.
Could have been Laszlo. This seems like his kind of shtick if he's aware of what's happening.
Yeah, but I feel like he's more with throwing knife types.
No, he isn't.
You'd not be wrong.
How's he not?
Oh, is he? I
Like,
thought he had a hand
I
crossbow.
mean, he has both. You can
Oh.
never be too prepared.
Yeah, long range for crossbow, short range for knives.
Can confirm, never too prepared.
It's easier to hide knives on your person anyway.
Alright, yeah, he duels crossbows.
But he also has a crossbow. But yeah, your classes, or the people you know, is very light on archers beyond Elma. Aaron, I need you to roll me a survival check.
Sure.
You find the path of Professor Teltavia and also the tracks of Riss, which are much fresher and easier to follow. They do seem to just be beelining for the city. Do you have any dark vision?
No,
Or low
Rusty
light?
does.
Okay.
I do have low light.
Low light will be helpful here, because it isn't quite nighttime yet, but it is dark. You can actually see a figure way in the distance, but yeah, you're pretty sure it's Riss.
I'll do a quick whistle.
Not many other
As I
cowboys on the
approach.
island. Give me a second. See if she hears it. Because you're a decent bit away.
I won't be soon.
Thankfully, it's not bright light. This isn't really something hidden or concealed, or disguised. But 16 is enough that she stops and turns. looks at you, you think,
Hop on.
as you eventually ride up there. Do you unite with her? Which?
As soon as she hops on, I'll actually pull out one of the gadgets from my coat, yank something out with my teeth, and jam it into the back of Rusty. A horrible, strained metal sound happens, and he gains 30 feet of movement as I cast Expeditious Retreat.
Cool.
And now we're going at 100 feet. I have a
Okay.
movement speed of 100, and then I will do the run action.
Okay.
Popo.
As you speed up. Give you that. One thing that does happen, you are going very, very fast. But you feel just something on the edge of your mind, kind of. Like, obviously, Aaron is always paranoid, I assume.
Very paranoid, yes.
Bit fearful. But it feels like, no, I have a reason to be fearful this time. As you, for just a split second, look up and in the sky, you notice a pair of dark, glowing eyes. I need you to roll me a will save.
I probably shouldn't be
Aaron.
so amused by Aaron being tormented.
Aaron being like, I'll be fine, I'll be safe, I'm super fast.
You can't catch me.
Monkey paw crows and words. Even though that's not what the monkey paw does.
By the way, is this a fear effect?
Technically, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm now going 110 feet per second. As any time I'm getting affected by a movement, a fear effect, I gain movement speed.
Damn. Supernatural effects do not trigger spell resistance, do they?
They do not.
No. Okay, this is also fucked. Aaron, you take 3 points of charisma damage.
Hey, at least I have a charisma. Yay.
As the eyes stare upon you, you feel something leave yourself. Almost as if something stole it from you. That pizzazz.
I don't need pizzazz to run,
That's fair.
so I will keep running very fast.
Thanks to your fear-induced sprinting, you do make a decent amount of progress.
Please don't steal Ipos's pizzazz. He needs that. It's all he has.
I can
Literally, all of his magic is powered by possess.
Where's Melody?
Priz is going to attempt to recruit Marie, and subsequently her cat.
That's fair. Very kind of a package deal. Elfatrix is just in the bottom because he's kind of useless. He's a cat!
Yeah. Cats can be useful.
As I assume you info dump Marie, she just kind of stares at you with a, really?
Yes, really.
Okay. You have a plan, I take it?
Yes. And, cue 1x exposition later, that's the word. About the
Yeah.
dessert table and the curative nuke.
Cue one more info dump. She goes, okay, I can help with that.
Excellent.
Let me also attract people to
would
the
it be
tiny
possible? Like, the more people we get drawn to this thing, the better.
I will say out of character, some of you may remember that she has the spell Bless, which might be useful here.
Oh, right, she does.
I can hear Big B rubbing his hands together as he finally has a morale bonus to work with.
You're not wrong, actually. You're very much not wrong.
Also, why is Cat's not recruited?
Also, you should be smaller. Why are you so big?
He can be a big cat.
Not that small.
That's a
Tiny.
Yeah.
very small cat.
Look.
That's a Koro cat.
And cats are tiny, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah,
Cats are tiny,
cats
so
regular
small.
cats are tiny.
So it's not that Crow's small. Crow's just strangely large for a tiny person, I guess.
So the category of tiny is anywhere between 1 and 2 foot long.
Don't like that. Okay. Cordia. The pool grows smaller.
I think tiny creatures weigh up to 20 pounds.
Ooh. Another hand is shot by Professor Williams. You think we might be coming onto something? Silas wanders around. More and more adventurers are coming up with hands.
That's fine. The adventurers won't be able to withstand a eating drinking competition.
That is true,
Wow.
yeah, it was probably.
Draw of the
right,
hands
she's
can
not
only
here.
be beaten by one thing. Booze.
Yes. Which,
Damn
I'll
it,
say now,
James, not
whenever
this time.
Whenever you feel ready, you can invoke Madam Moore to attempt to purify people.
Does this have to be our turn's action?
No,
Okay, cool. Then I think
just
I'm probably
like
gonna do
as
it
a
on my
free
turn.
action.
Do we want to do it before the minion hands act?
No, I want to go
think we wanna
first.
do it. Yeah, I think we want to do it on Silas.
Right,
Yeah,
let him
I'm
get
going to
the
do it at the end of
greater
my turn.
thingy up. Moment of
hold on.
greatness, that's it.
Ooh, can we use Alana here to basically act as sort of canceling out this next minion's turn?
Run interference, you mean?
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be interference.
Yeah, interfere with hands.
No, yeah, that feels like a good enough thing. I feel like Alana's geared enough towards protecting people that that's in her shtick.
Yeah,
Well,
she goes around just letting her
protect-
scarf feel out and just
Yeah,
lash out and
protecting
grab a hand.
people and anti-evil. These hands are quite evil.
Yeah.
Let's see. How would Alana go about this? Probably just fucking hit them.
Yeah, exactly. Just murder the hand.
Hopefully, where others aren't watching her do so,
She's sneaky, I think.
well, she knows the plan at least.
She's dexterous.
Alana go sneak and just go roll her.
Whack.
That's a
Damage.
lot of damage.
Decent hit as well.
She manages to interfere.
Yay, interfere.
One of the groups, at least. Which,
Yeah, the one acting next. Alright, Silas is going to go into the sort of judging table for the contest.
Yeah,
Because
he
that's
thinks
going to
we
be
have a
pretty
table.
centralized to the crowd, and he's going to put out a pulse of moment of greatness.
okay.
Let me look how big that is, because it's pretty damn
I
big.
think it's, yeah, it's pretty big.
At the very least, you'll be able to hit everyone who is blessed by Marie.
Mm-hmm.
As what I'm imagining here is
50
you
foot
cast...
burst.
Yeah, so same as Bless. So what I'm imagining here is a sequence of events where all your people who you've gathered up do their thing. With
Mhm.
Marie blessing, still them will be doing her own thing. As you feel suddenly a rush over you, the Call of the Wild strengthens your bones and you get +1 to all your saves. Everyone within 30 feet.
I do like how Silas thinks this was organised enough to have a judging table.
If not, Silas would have set up sort of a judging area
I don't know
himself.
if it's judge's table more than it is like the observer/server to like tell who's got a tie.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, 50-foot area is radius is pretty big. You can catch a
It
lot of
is.
people
It's
in.
massive. So
Yeah,
yeah,
these kind of things do.
and everyone I can.
Yeah, these kind of things do tend to have someone to basically like double check, like no one's cheating, no one like trying to like slip food under the table.
Yeah, but it's not normally set up by Ipos in the middle of a party.
True.
Okay. First of all, who would be at the table? The infected group.
Jade seems like the type.
I'm just gonna start sorting. Because Jade
Brighton
will,
likes
Staff will.
money.
He's not gonna partake in the eating thing, but he will watch.
That's fine.
Probably random adventurers.
Yeah, even those that are just watching is good.
I mean, some people will come just
As
for a
long
light
as,
snack.
as long
Some
as they're
people-
close enough.
Yeah, some people will come for a light snack. Some people will come for entertainment, and some people will come to actually try the contest.
Okay. You'll get all the people in the top row. Which
Alright.
natural saves. However, they are currently boosted the shit ton as, let's see.
I
Let's
was
go add this up first.
not gonna lie, I was hoping for more, but it catches with Steve. She's on the top line.
Yes. Let's see, so +2 from
Taking
Marie
part.
plus Silas.
Would receive
She
big
is
party.
taking part. She is surprisingly good at eating.
I'm not surprised by that.
I-
When I came up
yeah,
with
I
the plan,
don't
I
think
thought
that's
she would join in.
No, she's a gnome. Worse, they have caught.
Oh god. Oh, right,
right.
yeah, she's like a... Yeah, Pathfinder gnomes are like Warcraft gnomes. Need to remember
Yeah.
that.
That's adding
I
up.
forgot she was a gnome. I thought she was a halfling.
Nope, she is gnome. Everyone there is getting +10 to their save.
Yay.
What are you thinking of my plan now, Sideline?
And it's better.
Oh, by holy vindication!
Come on, I have good plans sometimes.
Yeah.
Ipos
By the way,
apparently is the planner.
my worded area help at all?
Oh, thanks for reminding me. That will help.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I
Yeah,
set it up
actually-
around the table, which he also happily ordered for me.
Ash has actually noticed while people have been gathering around the tables, but much like when the wards started to fizzle from dealing too much damage, the wards are starting to also get like that.
Hmm.
I think if you waited too long, they would have. They seemed to be doing damage to something, but they would have potentially ran out. Okay, you get. Have I not given you a buff for this yet? I have not. Do a very quick then. Saves. Do. Distance. Add 10 to all of these rolls.
To hybrid Steve at 36.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
30.
Well, it's probably closer to like 40 because JMX not including the bonus from the wards on that
19.
math.
Yeah, true. Words will be giving a +2. So really it's +12.
So
24.
Staff doesn't need to roll.
21. Yay, staff.
Staff was cured.
Yes. Hand's still on them, weirdly enough. You're not entirely sure why that is. Let's see.
He's
Adventure
become a
+2.
cultist of the hand.
Check just kind of.
Nah, he
And
just ate one.
Is Brighton infected?
Brighton is affected, yes. I rolled for him.
Okay.
Silas, you watch as a lot of the hands are blasted off for Steve, but not all of them. Let's
Nice. There we go.
The only person who didn't succeed was the laborers.
Dang it, laborers. Even with
But
such a huge bonus.
with you kind of dropping this, the ball's kind of,
The ball has
choosing
dropped.
the other foot. Yeah. Mixing whatever colloquialism we really want to. As people start to kind of look around and be like, wait a second, something's not quite right here.
It's fine, it's fine. It was just blessing food. Make it taste even better as.
I think we may have upset the hands.
Yeah. Which we can take a step away from now as as event has been triggered. With that blessing,
I regret
yeah,
nothing.
that's fair. Ironically, the thing that kind of almost helps is Ash's wards, and along with the burst, as you suddenly see all this goo seep out from underneath tables, from between like the limbs of the trees, from underneath tents. But hands suddenly start burrowing up from the earth as well, as they start to rush at people, abandoning all pretense of stealth.
Well,
Right,
everything's broken down. Everyone ready?
Yes. Which I had to move us over to a map.
Now,
Rush him!
now
We're
how
now-
would you
we're
like my
now-
plan?
We're now switching from minute by minute local combat to tactical.
Yes. Which, where did I save my other silhouettes?
No regrets.
As you know, you gathered up a lot of people around the tables. Maybe, bystanders, quotation marks.
Fact as well.
It's a shame we couldn't get Nell. That was gonna be my my next
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, she's not much of a foodie.
Yeah, but she's also not much of a combatant.
No, she's
Admittedly,
not.
she does have good
not
area
a
buffs with
combatant.
those clouds.
Yeah, she's not a combatant, but that's not what I wanted her for.
It's time for battle, everyone.
JMac, what are we gonna do for me being light?
That's a good question.
You can
You're gonna
control,
roll.
yes.
Yeah, for you actually. Pick one of the uninfected NPCs other than the teachers, and you can control them.
Oh, okay.
As a shift of run over.
I mean, let's be honest. That's generally best practice in this kind of scenario. Is just give them a different character to play.
Hey, you can play the other coward.
Which one's that?
Oh, Aslo? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He's not a coward.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
we've had a conversation about this.
He's pragmatic.
Yeah, okay, he's not as cowardly. But he's still not as... He's not exactly brave.
Well, I mean, I also can continue to control Aaron, because that big bird thing was actually still circling in the air.
Yeah, stuff is gonna happen with Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Do not switch yourself. It's just up for this, well, I don't want to, chunky out. For the people you've recruited, whoever wants them can have them as companions. As
Asta.
second side to move over.
Asta was cleansed, wasn't he?
He is.
Asta, my
cleansed or
companion.
So I don't know exactly who we've got. Is anyone interesting for?
Ooh. I think I know who I want.
Well, Asta, what was his...
Hey,
Where's he gone? There he is.
Stroven, over here.
Did you look at her ability?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Seems pretty good.
+2 to 2 skills. That'll be magic device, of course. And what would be
Can I move
useful?
this over? Yes, I have. Top middle is where you are. Situate yourself in the red box.